Hey guys, so I'm here today. I'm going to be using my Elements of Surprise by Colourpop. I was actually very surprised with this palette. I didn't know they put little subtle surprises in here. I think I'm going to be using this color today because it looks really fun and pretty. And I have used this one and I was so surprised. There's like little blue shifts of glitter in here, which is so cool. And then this one I think will go good with my shirt today. So I'm going to be using this and showing you what looks I came up with. And I think you should get this. It was like $16 and I got it on sale. So you need to get that. And I've used this one and another one a few times and their shadows are so great and such a good quality. And it's kind of annoying that the names are on the back, but it really isn't that big of a deal if you're just a typical makeup user. They are a little dusty, as you can see, and it's not focusing on the palette. Yeah, you can't really see it that well, but I'm going to try to fix that as well. But you can see it is a little powdery on the outside, but that's okay. I love Lorac shadows, and those are kind of powdery, and I don't really care. I'm using Labyrinth. There, now I think I'm going to go with the flow. That is right here. Ooh, this one does look super pretty too. I kind of want to use that one. But no, I'm going to use this one for today and then go into that one some other day too. And you know me, I use like the same 4 brushes for an eye look. You really don't need that much if you're going to blend the same colors into the crease. Unless you want to do like super intense makeup looks, which I usually don't do. I usually just do like typical day-to-day looks. And sometimes when I want to feel fancy, I go in with another brush and do like little detailed work, but that's rare. Okay, so far I have these 2 shades in my crease. And now I'm going to go in very lightly with this brown shade. And now it's time already to go into the outer crease. I'm going to be using this shade right here. I just used Peace of Mind, that was this shade, and now I'm going to use Late Night, which is right here. What I like to do is like kind of go out here, like dab out the color, and then I push it into the crease a little bit and blend it on the outside too. So that was way lighter than I expected it to be, so I think it looks fine. I think I'm going to blend in some more brown. I'm going to blend in this a little more then since it's so pink right now. And then it still looks very pink. It looks way more pink in the monitor than in real life, so just go with it, I guess. Okay, so since it looks so pink, I'm going to bring in my little e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette and put in some browns to just dim it down a bit. I usually use this with it because I like to use the black for setting my eyeliner. The other palette I'm going to film with too is really nice, and I feel like I can make it a complete look with this. That one has a little more neutral colors, so I'm going to be able to use that in the full palette and not have to bring in another palette. But since this is so like kind of crazy palette, it's more for like fun times and stuff, not for anything serious, because there's like a lot of different like flexes of stuff in here, and the colors really don't show up like the way you want them to and the way they look in the pan. The only ones I've used is like this one, and then I used this one a little bit, but I have not used this middle blue shade. It looks kind of purple now. See, like, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's so pretty, but it's like so different. There, so now after I put the lid color on, I blend another crease shade in my crease. I use just like a brush that already has product on it and just kind of fluff it in there to just blend out the edges a little bit. But oh my, look how pretty that is. I kind of do like a swatch video. Since it's not really focusing, I might do that a different way. We'll see. I might just do that on my phone because my phone doesn't pretty good. And we'll see about that. Now I'm going to put on my eyeliner, mascara, and come back really quick. Okay guys, so I'm back. I forgot to do my lower lash line, but I put on all my other makeup. So let's do the lower lash line, and I think this looks so pretty. Ooh, I think it'd be so fun to just put that pop of color on the bottom too, so let's do that. I might have to put some Fix Plus on it, but we'll see. I feel like this palette would look super pretty with like a metallic lip, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I got to go to work. But yes, I love this eye look. And I'm going to do a little section of swatching now. This palette really does surprise me. The colors, when you put them on your eyes, do not look like what they are in the palette. But it doesn't have a mirror, which is kind of annoying. Most of the time I just use like this type of mirror and stuff like that, so it's really not that big of a deal. But yes, let's go into the swatches, but here's the eye look. So yes, I'm going to go into the swatches now. I'll figure out how to do that. I might just keep my arm up and then do this, because then it would stay in focus, which is nice. So guys, I hope you like watching this, and please stay tuned for the swatches, because this palette is so cool. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to swatch them like this, because it doesn't look like, it just looks like everything's in focus right now, so that's nice. Here's the palette. Let's go in. I'm going to say the names before because it's really hard to say them and then switch back and forth. So first I'm going to do this top row, left to right, named Rayin, Silk Street, Late Night, and Feels. So as you can tell, that's kind of giving off like a little pink tint. That's so pretty. That looks kind of like gold color, and it was swatched pink. Literally. I'm probably going to have a little picture right over here of the palette so you know what it looks like and how it's swatched, which is, this is so crazy. Oh, that matte feels so smooth. Okay. See, that one looks like a dark mauve, but it does come out like a brightish pink, like it looks on my eyes, because I thought it was going to be a dark mauve. Like, look at my finger. And then here's the one I used the other day to go out, and it was so pretty. It has like pretty little blue flexes in it. Now the middle row is this one, and it is named Labyrinth, Opulent, Subdue, Go With The Flow. That one does swatch pretty true to color. Here's the one I used today. Look how pretty that is. It looks like kind of like dark purple, but it does come off like a kind of purple silver. Here's a pink. That does pretty much swatch true to color. All of these do have like a little subtle glitter and stuff, which is super pretty. It's not distracting or like a thick glitter. It's just kind of like super subtle inside. And there's that last matte. That looks more like a mauve-y kind of color. The mattes do kind of swatch true to color a little bit, but it does not look the same as it does in the pan. And then last row we have this one, Peace of Mind, Detail, Sea Stars, and Blank Canvas. I'll probably just swatch them in my hand now because I'm running out of room. Like, that brown has a really pretty gold flexes in there. And then here's this really pretty one I want to use again. Look how pretty that is. So yeah, those are the swatches. I don't know how really great those were compared to like if I did it on my phone by the bay window. Okay, so yeah, overall I think they did swatch really well. I think it's good enough. I'll take a snapshot of it too so it's like on the good camera. But I love this. I love how this, like, I love how different this palette is. I don't know how much use I'll get out of it because it's so different, but I will use it. But I probably will use like my other palette I got from them a little more. But yes, I love this. And they're just so pretty and unique. These, if you really want a unique palette for really cheap, get this palette, and it will not disappoint at all. So guys, I hope you liked watching this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!